Hi, I'm Dr. Dwan Milam-Reed with the Mind, Body, and Soul Experience, coming to you from Houston, Texas, from one of the guest bedrooms in my home. Today we're going to talk about sleep. I'm going to share with you some sleep hacks or sleep tips that will help you in falling asleep and staying asleep. Many of these sleep hacks I'm going to be sharing with you come from this book, Insomnia, 84 Sleep Hacks, from Peter Cook, an awesome book. I want to mention first of all that this video is for informational purposes only. If you're in need of additional support, please contact a licensed therapist in your area. Just a little bit about me. I'm a licensed psychotherapist and I specialize in individual therapy, couple therapy, anxiety, depression, and EMDR therapy. So sleep is so vitally important, right? Lots of terrible things can happen, unfortunately, if we don't get enough sleep. For example, high blood pressure, congestive heart failure, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's, mood disorders such as depression and anxiety, lack of concentration, forgetfulness, difficulty learning information, and we can go on and on and on. So sleep is very vital. So I want to share some tips with you, and if you've tried some things that have helped you, please share below in the comment section so that others can benefit from your wisdom and from your knowledge and what you have tried with sleep. You know, there are many different tips out there and different things work for different people. Also, this is part one in a series on sleep, so I'm going to share a few tips with you in this video, and I'll be sharing more with you in the following video. So sleep is extremely important. We sleep in 90-minute segments. There are two different types of sleep. There's REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep, and that's that deep sleep that we go into when we're dreaming and we wake up, we feel very rested and relaxed. And then there's the non-REM sleep. The majority of our sleep is non-REM sleep. 80% actually is non-REM sleep. And it takes a while to get into that sleep cycle of REM sleep, which comes after the non-REM sleep. If we don't sleep long enough, we don't tend to get into it, which is the one reason why if we don't get enough sleep, we wake up not feeling very rested. So let me ask you, how many hours of sleep are we supposed to have? What do you think? 6, 10, 8? You know, there are many different opinions out there on how many hours of sleep one needs. We found that a person needs on the average between 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and this is an adult. For kids and for adolescents, they need more sleep than that. Now, there are two types of people who sleep less than that and who say that they're okay with that, and those are the habitual short sleepers and the natural short sleepers. There are actually people in the world that have a gene called the DEC2 gene, which is a wonderful thing to have. I wish I had it. And they don't need that much sleep. They can survive on 4 hours of sleep a night. They can wake up and feel rested like a bunny rabbit and ready to go. And most of us are not those people. And then we have the habitual short sleepers, and these are people who have trained themselves to sleep for short periods of time. Now, they can sleep for 4 hours, they can get up, and they can actually maybe feel rested, but they will feel the effects of a shortened sleep over the long term. They will actually feel those effects, you know, and possibly suffer the consequences of high blood pressure and diabetes and, you know, possibly cognitive functioning, etc. So we want to make sure if we're not a natural short sleeper, that we're getting enough sleep is extremely important. If you're having difficulty falling asleep and staying asleep, my first suggestion to you is to see a doctor and to make sure that you're not dealing with narcolepsy or restless leg syndrome or anxiety, high blood pressure, any of the issues that tend to lend themselves to us not getting enough sleep. So first, rule that out. Go see a doctor. Many times doctors will try to put you on sleep medications, pharmaceutical medications. If you don't want that, if you're like me, I go see a naturopathic doctor or a functional medicine doctor, and many times they're able to prescribe things that are just as effective as pharmaceutical medications. So I really suggest that you see a naturopathic doctor or a functional medicine doctor if you don't want to get put on psychotropic medication or pharmaceutical medication. We all have this thing called a circadian rhythm body clock that determines when we feel sleepy and when we feel alert. And this body clock is affected by time and melatonin, the time during the day, melatonin and sunlight. And so we want to make sure that we get our circadian rhythm body clock on time, on schedule. We're ready to go to bed at night if we do sleep during the night, if we don't work at night. And so one of the ways to do that is to get a lot of exposure to natural sunlight during the day. And that tells our body clock that it's daytime. It gets our body clock set on that 24-hour schedule. And also to reduce the amount of sunlight that we experience during the night, or the amount of light. So that means turning off electronics, turning off blue light in our bedrooms, making sure that at night things are shut down so our body feels that, and so that we can experience that rise in melatonin, which helps us to feel sleepy and to stay asleep at night. The first set of sleep hacks that I'm going to share with you have to do specifically with your bedroom. Our bedrooms are very, very important. We put a lot of effort into our kitchens, into the backyard, into the dens, into every other room in the house, but the bedroom is definitely at the top of the list as being very, very important. 40 to 45% of what we do is determined by habit on a daily basis. And so we have to get into the habit of good sleep. So we train our brains to know when it's time to go to sleep. So my first tip that has to do with the bedroom is to make up your bed. A lot of times we're busy, we're up in the morning, we're out to work, and we don't want to spend that time making up our beds, but that is really, really important. And it sends a signal to our brain when we walk into our room at night that it's time to go to bed. We're ready to go to bed. Also, we need to make sure that our bedrooms are a place that are warm and cozy and relaxing, and that we don't see a bunch of clutter in our bedroom. That we walk in, we're not looking at things that we need to do. We don't have to put up these shoes or pick up these clothes. That we see a very serene bedroom painted in nice colors, that we have nice comforter, that we really make sure that we create that bedroom ambiance and orderliness that helps us to feel relaxed in our bedroom. Another piece to that is making sure that our bedroom is the right temperature. A lot of times, if you're married, you might fight with your spouse over what's the right temperature, raising and lowering the thermostat. And we found that the best temperature is between 60 to 68 degrees in a bedroom. That's the best temperature for sleeping because it lowers our body temperature, which helps to raise the level of melatonin in our bodies. So make sure that your bedroom is the right temperature, that you have a nice, warm, comfortable blanket to sleep under. If you're sharing the bed with someone and they are a person that hogs the blanket, maybe you need to have 2 separate blankets in your bedroom. The next thing to think about is having a very dark room. And that helps with our melatonin level. Blackout shades are a suggestion. I have blackout shades in my room, and I bought them from JCPenney's. They're really, really inexpensive to have those. Also having a visor to put on your eyes at night. To put this on your eyes to make everything nice and dark. If you get up to go to the bathroom at night, taking a flashlight with you instead of turning the lights on, because that really lowers our melatonin level and it makes us alert and we're up and we're awake. Or having an infrared light that you take with you to the bathroom. So making sure that your room is nice and dark and cozy is really, really important. Also, trying to control the noise level, that can be really difficult at times. I sleep with a sound machine, and this is a great little device that produces white noise, and they come in all different shapes and varieties, but having a sound machine can be really, really helpful. Making sure that your bedroom is very well insulated from sound, making sure that you don't have pets that are making noise or that are in bed with you and waking you up and making sounds and moving. We have to train our pets to allow us to sleep, and shutting our bedroom door to seal that, to put the noise outside. Also, earplugs are really, really helpful. I'm a super light sleeper, so not only do I sleep with this, But also I have earplugs that help me, or noise cancellation headphones can also be really, really helpful. Or even just a fan, just a simple fan that you can use to produce a noise that kind of dulls everything on the outside is really, really helpful for your bedroom as well. Another thing that we don't tend to think about a lot is our mattress. We have to make sure that we replace our mattress between 7 to 10 years. Every 7 to 10 years, do a mattress replace and make sure that your mattress is nice and even. You can even rotate your mattress, flip it around to make sure that you don't have spots that are lumpy and that cause you to sag in. So really looking at your mattress, and investing in a good mattress is really, really important, especially if you have aches and pains or you have arthritis like I do. I bought a Casper Wave mattress. I didn't want to do it, but I eventually broke down and bought one, and that was about $3,200, but one of the best buys in my life. It has really, really changed my life. It's really helped me to wake up and to feel more refreshed and to sleep better at night. Also, our pillows. We don't think about our pillows, but we're supposed to replace our pillows about every 2 years. You want a pillow that will allow your head and your neck and your spine to be in straight alignment. So consulting with experts to find the best pillow and investing in a pillow is really, really important as well. Sometimes we can even find that we're allergic to things in our room that we didn't really know that we were allergic to when we find that we're not sleeping well. So making sure that you keep your room dust free, so that you don't have the dust mites that are interfering with your atmosphere in your room, and making sure that your room is very well ventilated is really important, that you've cleaned out your air filters in the ceiling, that those are clean. Maybe even sleeping with an air purifier can be helpful as well, especially if you get a stuffy nose at night, really assessing that room. Also, sometimes even our bedding, the detergents that we wash our sheets and our pillows with can cause us some discomfort and cause us to have, stuffed noses and congestion and that type of thing. So really checking those things out is really important. So those are the tips I wanted to share with you in this video. In the next video, we'll be getting into some more things like bedtime habits and exercise and diet and those kind of things. So I encourage you to check out the next video. And again, be sure to make comments below. And thank you so much for checking in with me. I wish you a very wonderful night's sleep.